The reigning SEC East champs make their way to action, and an upbeat atmosphere welcomes them. The swamp is overflowing with optimism. Coach Mack delivered in year one. Everyone now wonders what's next for Florida. It's time for the answers. Who's the next defensive star of a reloading elite group? All SEC corner Jalen Tabor is primed to be just that. As for who'll be throwing passes, a battle continues. Luke Del Rio has looked the part. A Gator for the past year, he gets his first chance to show it. Grad transfer Austin Appleby has the experience and the attitude. And the new kid in town, early enrollee freshman Felipe Franks, he comes in with all the buzz. It's prime time in Gainesville. The orange and blue debut, Spring in the Swamp, with plenty to jump. But the Florida fans have been waiting for this. It is the debut of Eddie Piniero, the much heralded live leg new kicker for the Gators, as he drills this one and knocks it all the way to the back. A big part of our conversation tonight, as you see Luke Del Rio, who has never started a college football game, but played in 3 games, most recently at Oregon State. On offense, and Cronkrite will keep the legs moving out wide. Empty set for Del Rio. His first pass of the game. And a good start for Del Rio, complete to C.J. Wharton with good yards after the catch as Wharton continues downfield with a big gainer. And run power here with Cronkrite. Del Rio's second pass of the night. And it goes for a touchdown to DeAndre Goldsby. Great start for Luke Del Rio.
Exactly what Jim McElwain wants to see.
And that's what the Florida faithful want to see. Jordan Scarlett will get the carry to open up this game. Young man who arrived here on January 5th as they set up the screen to the near side. Here's Scarlett again, and tackled once again.
The chart's good last year.
Here's Appleby, play action with time, going to take a shot downfield, and it was
pass interference, defense, number 31.
Good field for Austin Appleby and this orange team, as that was bottled up with if he could compete at this level, go out and be at a championship level in the SEC, able to get that complete underneath.
Audible, I like it.
And there it. Play action now. Pressure on Appleby as he launches it downfield. And that was nearly intercepted. The ESPN network. Third down run, bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
With a big-legged kicker, they can easily make it from this distance.
It's a 53-yard attempt. Don't worry about distance with Eddie Piniero. He's the stuff of social media legend, with a video of him kicking a 77-yard field goal online. Officially a 52-yard attempt for the new guy in town. You think he's got leg talent or what? Welcome to Gainesville, Eddie Piniero. Remember last year, Austin Hardin was just 5 of 14. They were 10 of 17 overall. The JUCO transfer, the big recruit, leg talent indeed. He's loving it.
Of life, I'm going to be your buddy, and that's really helped in regards to his leadership, and the team's responded well to him so far.
Big guy, the JUCO transfer, 242 pounds, but that time met in the hole immediately by. Second down run by Thompson as he ran for nearly 1,300 yards and 18 rushing touchdowns in junior college.
Expect him to have a huge role this fall.
Third down and 6. Del Rio, complete again. Dre Massey. Nussmeier quick to point out how much his teammates enjoy his company. On the field with a 7-3 lead. Luke Del Rio at quarterback. Running back screen, Mark Thompson, as he utilizes his blockers. Good balance to stay.
Resonating with these players.
Here's Del Rio to pass on first down. And he checks underneath to Thompson, as he is tough to take down. And Thompson will carry it on 2nd and 3, and wide open into the end zone. Plenty of green grass once he made the cut to the outside. A touchdown for the JUCO transfer, Mark Thompson.
Turn on the accelerators, and once he gets going, Joe.
52-yard field goal on their first drive. Here's Appleby as he goes underneath with the team since January. Good inside run from Mark Herndon. He has had an outstanding Orange offense at the 45. Wide receiver screen this time to Hammond, unable, being the most talented group in the country in recent years. Alvin Bayless, 3rd and 6. They bring 4 against Appleby, and he chooses to run it and does so with success.
No.
Spot of the quarterback run of Appleby. Appleby to pass, and it is complete and inside the 30-yard line. To see who will be the starter here for the Gators. Run goes nowhere that time. 2nd and 11 now. Appleby. Dangerous, trying to set up the screen. That pressure on Appleby. Steps up, and they're going to whistle this.
Such a nice luxury to have, a kicker that you can rely on.
46-yard attempt for Piniero. And once again, he drives it through.
As he's been carrying around a gallon of water everywhere, and he's staying hydrated. He thinks it's making a big
talent not to be.
Austin Appleby stays in the game here with the Blue squad.
Excited about this group.
Appleby on 3rd and 10, and once again he Townsend, outstanding junior punter. No returns are live in the spring game as Townsend drives it down. Defensive line getting the best of the young Felipe Franks, the 6'6", true freshman early enrollee who in recent years was one of the most talked about recruits. So Felipe Franks getting his first action as Herndon is bottled up. Quarterback at the high school level is often just that first look. As it is picked off, intercepted by Duke Dawson, and down to the 20-yard line. Back out there as he hands off to Scarlett, who tries to wiggle his way free, fighting off. It's loaded with arm talent. 2nd and 10 as he's able to get it out of the backfield that time to Cam.
He's definitely the leader of this defense.
Felipe Franks, 2nd interception of the night.
He's going to grow, he's going to develop, and he's going to get better.
Luke Del Rio can't get much better than the way he's playing tonight. Chris Thompson. Mark Thompson tried to bounce that, lost the ball. Ball was fumbled, and we will see who comes up with it. It is picked up and advanced that time by C.J. Wharton. I mean, he just ended up in the right place and took advantage. What an oddity, but C.J. Wharton's not going to complain.
Jumping on it and not going down on first touch.
Now, he won't get talked about much, but what a great job by Chris, 27 from Manville, Texas, as he hands off to Herndon, and Herndon goes recruiting class.
Probably going to be a slot receiver for the Horned Frogs. Trask just never had it.
At Florida, Kyle Trask, 3rd down and 8. And there's a look at his accuracy out to midfield as he gets it complete to Alvin Bailey.
Underrated coming out of high school, I think for the wrong reasons. This guy can flat out play.
For more on Kyle Trask, another true freshman early enrollee, has thrown 2 interceptions so far. Trask trying to extend the play, and then these Franks and now Trask. Here's a 3rd and 10 for Kyle Trask. And Herndon, a little bit of extra leg drive that time. Play. 9th play of this drive as Herndon that time
backed up a very good player, Chase Daniel, now with the Philadelphia Eagles. So I had to go on the camp circuit as well. Kyle Trask, when going up against top-level competition.
And the ball comes loose that time. Yarder, and can he now hit a 54-yarder? And that time,
Americans, 10 draftees. He's got a talented group to work with.
There's a talented back in Vernon Hargraves, guys that are going to be cashing NFL paychecks And you still say those things about the Florida defensive backs. This is Keontae Lewis, a very good-looking.
Heavily involved in the rotation.
First down. Out of the backfield comes Thompson again.
And so we might be able to separate those guys a little bit more here in a few minutes.
Del Rio. Good look and a touchdown pass to Dre Massey. Boy, oh boy, I think there's going to be some buzz about Mr. Del Rio, isn't there, Greg?
Take it and leave it. Touchdown Gators.
Well-traveled Luke Del Rio.
Coker and Cam, both national champions. So with Appleby and Del Rio, we might have.
And on the slant, his third interception thrown tonight. Duke Dawson's second, and it's going to go for a pick six. This is a nightmare spring game for Felipe Franks. 30-yard pick six for Duke Dawson, and a teachable moment for the young early enrollee with so much upside.
Hey, Felipe, come here. You're all right. You're all right. Now, did they go to opener? Was it open or closed?
Yeah, it was closed, but it was manned, so I could work Vegas.
Okay, here's the deal now. Based on his alignment, right?
Yeah.
If you don't feel like it's a funnel technique, you always got the Canton versus closed.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so that's your easy throw, but you're good. Come back and make play, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
For TCU, who won't play quarterback there, as there was a mishandle of
Performance in tonight's game.
Here's Trask. As he gets going through those names, Craig, and I marvel at just how much talent was here in game.
Return, and of course, who could forget the talented freshman from a year ago, now sophomore CeCe Jefferson, who's filling into Bullard's spot.
And as the blue team is back out there with Austin Appleby, and he's going to be sacked.
Right side, Fred Johnson, probably going to eventually become the bell cow, maybe the most talented of the guys returning. Just really interesting that they're coming back and they're comfortable playing together.
Here's Austin Appleby on 3rd and 8 as he tried to. This is the new toy in the toy chest, and they're going to use it. Piniero once again with a long attempt. Missed from 54, but made from 52 and 46. And this a 56-yard attempt now for the JUCO transfer, Eddie Piniero.
Got to bring something to the table, you know?
That was awesome.
Here's Trask, and he gets it complete downfield as Case.
And I think that is very clear based on the performance tonight.
Downfield shot again, and nearly off. And that time getting around. Trask again, once again, pressure coming off the edge as he was able to step forward. No whistle yet, and then finally, as Trask, they're already chanting Eddie. It's the spring game, the first time they're seeing him. And he pulled out of that one a little bit and went out to the right. Here's Felipe Franks again. And this time he gets it completed to Keontae Lewis. And another completion, easy pitch and catch. There's 2nd and 6 now for Franks, as he looks to extend the play. Gainesville. 3rd and 6 for Franks. And a first down.
Tough games in each month, and sure enough, you might find the Florida Gators back in the SEC championship game.
And that was a good throw by Franks.
The longer the backswing, the more problems that can happen. Same thing with a quarterback. Same thing with a release like that. When it drops down, it's tough to always be accurate. The coach has been very pleased with him. Just needs to figure out a way to build on today. Start.
Well, they'd love to see Franks cap this night, and it would be great for him. And he does just that. Keontae Lewis, touchdown catch. So he'll leave on a good note.
This is far from being done, but if I'm a Florida Gator fan, I am thrilled with what I just witnessed. A lot of answered questions and a lot of things to look forward to in 2016.
Especially with the uptick at quarterback. the great improvement at place kicker, and you know the talent they have on defense. 44-6, our final score of the blue team. That's it from the Florida Spring game. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody.